Afternoon, folks. Brian Gunderson here, British Columbia, Canada, Geomagnetic Earthwatch. So the whack job conspiracy theorist, Dutch Since, is at it again. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be believing him again. Because this is my country and my province he's talking about. Massive wildfires breaking out all at the same time. Coordinated arson attack. I call bullshit on the whack job. Now, Dutch Since only uses NextLab satellite and radar. Idiot amateurs use that. It does not pinpoint location. It does not give coordinates. It does not give accurate timing. It doesn't give you hardly no information whatsoever. I'm going to go through some of his written statements on his video. Repeated statements that he is the only one who finds and reports these fires. This is a fucking total insult to the people who have lost their homes and have been displaced. For anybody to listen to this bullshit. Liar. The media and the government have been on this for several days. Fully reporting everything. This clown always tries to build himself up as he's the only person doing this. He's the only person reporting this. And it's really an insult to the poor people, some who may lose their lives, to make a public statement that he is the only person reporting on this and nobody else is. A fucking loser. Now, unfortunately, because of these whack jobs, have so many cult followers, he's going to continue with his nonsense. In fact, I will read you some of his statements. Someone actually corrected him and stated that these fires were by human intervention or accident. He took this and he said, "It's arson started all at once by a group of people setting your oil pumping operations on fire on purpose!" Explanation marks several times. I'll make note to tell everybody on my next video. So now he is going to do a video to tell everybody that a group of arsonists, terrorists again, are now attacking my country. And in fact, he stated, it would have to be a coordinated arson if it's 9 fires all at once at oil pumping operations. He also stated, without proof, just in, according to other commentators, a group of people is blamed for setting all the fires at once. Looks like you guys are under attack. This is the same bullshit that he pushed for the Quebec fires. It's all about views. Okay. Let me show you some truth. So this is FIRM's Fire Information and Resource Management System. You people don't know this because I use this on a daily basis throughout the day, every single day, morning, day, and night, as well as other satellite feeds. Why? because it's more accurate and truthful reporting information, which includes also giving the exact coordinates and the times these fires start up. I'm only going to pick a few. One moment. So this is Northeast British Columbia. This is what he reported on. First of all, let's show you this nonsense video. So this is Next Lab satellite and radar. Again, it doesn't show you anything. This is infrared. Okay, this is what he's showing you. Then for his visualization effects, he'll change it to natural color fire. Right, scare people. Now, let's come back down to reality. I'm just proving to you people this guy's an idiot. Now, this is a current today. Now, actually, these didn't start all at once today, people. The first one actually started on May 5th. Let's take it back day by day. Let's start from the May 5th. So our fires actually started here. And people, please listen. A lot of these are not, I repeat, they are not near major oil and gas platforms. These are very few test points. They're not major production facilities. In fact, I'm going to take you to a couple of coordinates from these fires. 5941806. So this is the area that one of the very first ones started on the 5th. People, there's absolutely nothing around here. Let's continue. This is the 6th. They start to grow. The 7th. You obviously got a handle on some of them. The 8th. The 9th, they start getting big. Please, people, please, we're in a drought situation, and a lot of these areas has also been devastated by the pine beetle. This is the one I just first showed you. One of the ones. Now we're going to jump ahead to yesterday. This is 40 kilometers long, people. This one. Current time. Now he is basing his video on current time video, because on Next Lab you cannot go back on time. This one I can, as I've just finished showing you. Now, Dutch Sense needs to remove that video and stop spreading his bullshit so he can make money off of people and scaring people. This is the same Whacko nut job who last year who stated that all those fires in Quebec was a coordinated arson attack with military position. Ben Davidson also said the same thing. Do you want me to go through the numbers again? Many of those fires, all at the same time, were at least 6 kilometers wide in far remote areas with no roads, no trails, no nothing. 24 started at the same time. So it looked like, I already did this video. I want you to try and imagine yourself how long a 6 kilometer wide area is. Let's start it at 1 kilometer. 3,280 feet. So the average frontage of a house is about 65 feet. That's average. So I want you to visualize how wide the area is, and you're gonna start a fire in the brush. There's 50 houses for 1 kilometer. Times 6. That's 300 houses. 300 people you'll need times 24. It's 1,200 people to get into far remote areas with an accelerant and start all those fires at the same time. And the following day, another 12. Where there's no roads, no trails, lots of rivers, lots of ponds, lots of streams. How are you going to do it, Whacko? Now the same bullshit again for my province of British Columbia. Hey, stupid. The winds were blowing the embers. The winds were coming from the northwest, heading southeast. I'm the only one who finds and reports these fires. Who's finding and reporting all these fires and telling everybody you have to evacuate and helping them get out? And now he's going to do a special video telling everybody that it's a coordinated attack on my country. People, we, especially here in Canada, we are going to be put through some very, very trying and testing times. Many people are going to lose a lot. Unfortunately, people are also going to lose their lives. We're in a serious drought situation. A lot of our electricity in British Columbia is generated by hydropower. We don't have enough fucking water in our reservoirs to generate enough electricity because of the drought. But we have this irresponsible loser, Dutch Since, I don't have to say anymore. And actually, if you're up here in Canada, if you're a fellow Canadian, you know what you have to prepare yourself for. Once again, show me the invading armies of terrorists. It's an insult to me and my country people, men and women. Like I said, to the people who are losing everything. And Whacko say, I'm the only one who's noticing this and reporting it. Let's see how many subscribers I lose. Don't give a shit. So you need to understand a few things, people. First of all, we're in what's called a 1,200-year drought cycle. Here in my province of British Columbia, Western Canada, we have 4 stages of water restrictions. We've just been put on stage 2 because of severe drought and lack of water. Drought means things are dry. And we're nowhere near summer yet. We are going to be put on stage 3 before summer. Stage 3 means you can only use your outside water once a week. That's it. Next. These fires are not near any major oil production facilities. A few next to some small operations. And again, this is an insult. This is including an insult to the man's family who died while working on a gas line that caused a fire. And going back to the media and our provincial fire service, who said that indirectly caused by a man, and she clarified that can mean a campfire, that can mean a piece of machinery developed by man. She clarified that could be a power line dropped, made by man. There is no statement, period, by anybody that it was an arson. The only statement is made by this idiot, fool, Dutch Sins, who has deliberately lied for his own notoriety so he can make money. Just like he lied to you about the men in black, the government outside of his house trying to shut his internet down. Just like he lied to you when he told you that the government shut him down, and he formally acknowledged the government shut him down, and 2 days later, the idiot's back doing exactly what he was doing before. He's a sensationalist. He's an effing princess who wants to prop himself up so he sees himself as the only person doing all this stuff. I'll give him that. He is the only person who's an effing idiot. Well, there are others, but he's way up there in the top. Princess Dutch. Like I said, we are going to be going through a devastating, horrific wildfire season. Every single person up here, every level of government, the fire officials, everybody knows it. And we're trying to prepare for it. But for this asshole, Dutch Sense, to start shooting off his mouth saying, oh, now I'm going to do a special video and I'm going to say it's a coordinated arson attack. You guys are being attacked again. Unfortunately, people are going to be losing their lives this year. They're going to be losing their property. Some harsh environmental changes coming up here, which is not caused by wackos. Just so happens that northern Canada is the one region in the world with the weakest magnetic field line, and therefore the harshest ultraviolet radiation coming in, which causes droughts. I told you a while ago that when these heat signatures show up, within a 2-hour drive around me, I'm going to saddle up and I'm heading out. I'm not going to be funding any invading armies. I know many of you, some of you are just I know you bow down to this asshole Dutch, like some sort of princess god. I know you're going to be so, your panties are going to be so twisted, upset. He is more about sensationalism for maximum viewer count. So as he stated, he can get us $10,000 a month from people who fall for his bullshit. The world doesn't need this, and it doesn't need guys like Dutch Sins. It needs honesty and truth.